This is probably the simplest, down-to-earth, most basic meal plan, and I just want you to follow it with me for the next 4 weeks. We're going to eat close to the earth, whole foods, moderately high protein, moderately low carbohydrate, but not keto, not that far. And we might sprinkle in a little bit of fasting here and there with maybe some 16 or 18-hour fasts. That'll be optional. Pretty much every summer I do these challenges where I encourage people to eat with me a certain way for a few weeks. And in this case, I want to just do a whole food approach. I want to see how good people feel if they just eat whole foods. And even though that sounds super simple, it's not, right? Like you look at it and you're like, how do I do this? What are my proper macronutrients? Where should I be? So there's a full free meal plan, diet plan for you to follow. So link is down below and you hit that link, you put in your email address and I email you a PDF that has the full meal plan. And then what will happen in a couple of weeks, we will also hop on and I'll do a live broadcast, answer a bunch of questions about it, but I'll also send emails that kind of break down a little bit more of what to do. You'd be surprised. You think, okay, we're just eating whole foods. Isn't this really, really simple? I just eat some beef, I eat some fruit, I eat some... Well, I want to set it up in a certain way that promotes adherence. I want you to be able to stick to it. And the goal is do this for 4 weeks and you realize when the ultra-processed foods are out of the equation, well, you feel a heck of a lot better. You know what's really wild is there was just recently, like back in late February, a study that was published with 9,888,000 people. And it found that overwhelmingly, there was much more in the way of convincing, suggestive, and highly suggestive evidence showing that ultra-processed foods are directly related to negative health outcomes. And there's some additional studies that are kind of in that explain why ultra-processed foods can make us gain weight. In fact, there was a study that was published in Nutrients that determined that when people ate ultra-processed foods versus whole foods, they ate on average 500 more calories per day. That's a pound a week that you could gain if you were just leaning on ultra-processed foods. And in the United States and Canada, about 80% of our diet is made up of ultra-processed foods. So I'm trying to get people to eat close to the earth, eat good quality meat, eat some good ground beef, eat some good steaks, eat some eggs, eat some vegetables, eat some fruit, and realize that you can eat a lot more than you think you can if you're actually getting nutrition because your body and your brain will likely self-govern. And ButcherBox is the sponsor of this year's meal plan, which means that if you want to stock up on the meat and the things that you need for this particular meal plan as far as the protein is concerned, I put a link down below. I also put it in the PDF itself. But down below in the description, there's a link to ButcherBox. So that way you can load up on all your meat and your protein beforehand so you've got it set for the challenge. A lot of times when you're doing these kinds of things, preparation is key. So if you prepare yourself and you get good quality grass-fed, grass-finished beef and bison and whatnot, you get that delivered to your doorstep ahead of time and have it in the freezer, it's a lot higher likelihood that you're going to stick to it because you've already A, invested in it, but B, you've got the goods there and you're not gonna have this analysis paralysis later on. So the challenge is going to start 10 days from now. Okay, now of course I'll send an email when it actually starts, but you can start as soon as you get your goods, as soon as you get the protein in, as soon as you get your grocery shopping done. So again, that link down below is for the PDF for the meal plan. No strings attached, there's nothing, it's literally just following along with me, teaching you how to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, when the best time to time your workout is, and if you're interested in intermittent fasting, the best days to add fasting to the mix. It's probably the simplest whole food approach to getting lean for summer that you're gonna find. So all those links are down below, and I look forward to doing this with you.